Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop deployed. Drive assist off. Cargo scoop retracted. Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping complete. System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging. Scooping complete. System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping complete.
NAV beacon detected. Conoco horizons detected. Hoff Town detected. Lennon Point detected. Mandy is now at maximum fuel capacity. Nor Reach detected. Drzuwiecki platform detected. Gale Point detected. Frymouth Point detected. Moon 5A is a notable icy body with an unusually inclined orbit. Feynman Reach detected. Riley Relay detected. Takuchi Relay detected. Ericsson Depot detected. Moon 3A is a notable icy body with an incredibly inclined orbit. Gujarat Reach detected.
Complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Destination confirmed. Mandy is heading to the Saliori system. Saliori is a poorly policed imperial corporatist society supporting nearly 151,000 people. Platinum Imperium Mining Ltd is the controlling faction. There are 2 orbital stations and 5 planetary stations in this system. This is your first visit to this system. Warning: fuel levels almost depleted.
Drive charging.
Please refuel. Maximum fuel.
Frameshift drive charging.
Destination confirmed. Mandy is in transit to the Senti system. You have left Empire space. You are entering independent space. Welcome back, Commander. Senti is a poorly secured independent corporatist society home to well over 72,000 people. The Non-Infinity Corporation is the controlling faction. There are 2 orbital stations and 9 planetary stations in this system. This is your first visit to this system. Warning: fuel tanks almost depleted. Refueling is strongly recommended. Mandy is now at maximum fuel capacity. NAV beacon detected. Reed depot detected. One type of biological surface signal detected on Planet 3. Alden settlement detected.
Complete. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
Progress. Mandy is en route to the Call 285 Sector MF-JB24-1 system. Call 285 Sector MF-JB24-1 is a well-regulated independent cooperative of over 1 million souls. Explorers Nation is the dominant faction. There are 5 orbital stations and 1 planetary station in this system. This is your first visit to this system.
Fuel scooping
Warning:
complete.
fuel levels almost depleted. Please refuel, Commander. Star COL 285 Sector MFJB24-1 is notable, relative to similar Class M stars, with lower than average density. As you can see, it emits an orange-red light. Refueled. Coulter Reach detected. Dutton Platform detected. Robin Terminal detected. Cortez Terminal detected. Russell Depot detected. Cunningham Horizons detected. Class 3 degraded emissions for Revolutionary HIP 86385 Union Party detected. Planet 2 is notable, with a pristine icy ring. 2 types of geological surface signals found on
System
Moon 2A.
scan complete. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
Telemetry obtained. Mandy is heading to the HIP 84803 system. Humans have yet to colonize this system. This is your first visit to this system. Warning: fuel reserves almost depleted. Refueling is strongly recommended.
Fuel scooping.
Star A is exceptional, with an incredibly high solar mass of 1.4 times Sol's, extremely high surface temperature of just over 7,000 Kelvin, and lower than average density. As you can see, it emits a yellow-white light. Maximum fuel. Planet B6 is a notable high metal content world with terraformable conditions. Moon B48 is interesting, with an incredibly large radius of nearly 3,000 kilometers and an extremely high gravity of 0.39 times Earth's. Planet B5 is a notable high metal content world with potential for terraforming.
System scan.
Moon B58 is notable,
Frame
with
shift
an unusually
drive
inclined
charging.
orbit.
Frame shift drive charging.
October Consortium seeks Guardian artifacts.
4, 3, 2,
Jump in
New
progress.
study. October Consortium has issued a call for help to recover Guardian artifacts from across the galaxy. A statement by Lexi October to Vox Galactica confirmed that recovered artifacts will expand October Consortium's data archive and enhance research in exobiological fields. According to its
fuel scooping.
scientists, the initiative is intended to support ongoing projects rather than any new technological applications.
Fuel scooping complete.
Ramtar, renowned Guardian expert and engineer, commented on the request. My extensive knowledge of Guardian culture, technology and data already collected could prove extremely useful for the October Consortium. There is still much to learn from the Guardian's history, and a collaboration could mutually accelerate this work. October issued a reply through social channels stating that the offer is appreciated, and our scientists are willing to share data libraries once initial studies are completed. If these artifacts are to yield anything new, it will need original analysis with fresh ideas. The initiative is calling on independent pilots to deliver Guardian artifacts to Exogene Sciences in HIP 87621. Ancient origins suggested in Radicoida unica study. New analysis of Radicoida unica has raised fresh questions about the true origins of the enigmatic flora found in HIP 87621. Following the recent seed pod recovery initiative, researchers acting under the October Accords have begun detailed phylogenetic studies using the expanded sample pool. Early findings suggest that certain evolutionary markers within the plant's DNA may not be entirely natural. According to sources close to the project, specific sequences within the seed pod's biochemical structure show evidence of non-environmental diversion. However, scientists were quick to stress that such changes were not recent. One researcher, speaking anonymously, stated that the markers indicate intervention on a timescale measured in eons rather than millennia, and theorized that if the plant was engineered, it was by an unknown agent in the very distant past. The implications of such a discovery remain unclear. Some analysts have speculated that the plant's unique pharmacological properties may be the result of deliberate design, rather than natural evolution. Others have urged restraint, noting that exotic evolutionary paths can produce similarly unusual results and
System scan complete.
there is still so much to learn about this species of flora. October Consortium representatives declined to comment on the findings, reiterating only that research into Radicoida unica remains ongoing and tightly controlled.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Unidentified mercenary group linked to fabrication facility break-in. Authorities are investigating a break-in at a fabrication plant in the LHS 1167 system, following the theft of hardware and components. No group has yet claimed responsibility,
Fuel scooping.
but early evidence points toward an unfamiliar mercenary outfit operating across multiple regions of the bubble.
Fuel scooping complete.
Security footage recovered from the site shows coordinated ship movements and disciplined withdrawal patterns, prompting speculation that the perpetrators were neither opportunistic pirates nor local criminals. Reports of heavily modified vessels bearing unfamiliar insignia have since surfaced in neighboring systems. A spokesperson for the affected facility issued a blunt assessment to Vox Galactica. These weren't amateurs. The ships we encountered were exceptionally well equipped and flown with precision. They absorbed punishment that would have crippled most raiders. Local authorities have advised independent pilots to remain vigilant and report sightings of unusual ship markings or coordinated mercenary activity. While officials stress that there is no immediate threat to civilian populations, analysts suggest the incident may signal the emergence of a new group within the galaxy's increasingly crowded security landscape. Further updates will be released as the investigation continues. Radicoida Unica Research Initiative concludes. October Consortium has announced that the research initiative to collect Radicoida Unica bloom samples was a resounding success. According to results reported from Exogene Sciences in HIP 87621, the number of Unica seed pods collected by commanders has meant that research efforts will be helped significantly due to the increased availability of biological material. The collected seed pods will now undergo detailed, multifaceted analysis to further understand their unique properties in the hope of reproducing the pharmacological effects seen in recent studies. A legal representative at October Consortium added, "Our research and development projections will be greatly fortified thanks to the thousands of commanders who took part in this initiative. All members of the October Accords will benefit from this outcome. Contributing commanders can now collect their rewards at Exogene Sciences." Meanwhile, some reaction pundits have noted similarities between the Holloway Institute's recent Radicoida study and a viral wellness trend attributed to movie star William Ventura's self-recorded fitness regime. Although the timing is curious, Dr. Casimir of the Holloway Bioscience Institute claimed to Vox Galactica that the development time and regulatory framework needed to get Radicoida-based enhancers anywhere close to human trials are some ways away, and suggested Big Bill's physical transformation was down to diet, meds, and confidence tricks. Radicoida Unica begins blooming as new research initiative announced. October Consortium has confirmed that Radicoida Unica, an enigmatic flora found exclusively within HIP 87621, has entered an active
System scan complete.
reproductive phase.
Frameshift drive charging.
According to their scientific teams, the plant's dormant cycle has ended, triggering the growth of hardened seed pods across its upper platforms. These pods hold rare biological material believed to be the main source.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
The species' highly valued physiological effects. Researchers say that this activation validates early theories about the plant's sensitivity to nearby life signatures, with its bloom phase perceived as a direct response to recent studies by commanders of the Pilots Federation. Skeptics noted that some radical
Fuel scooping.
sites are yet to bloom. However, military and corporate restrictions are still
Fuel scooping complete.
in effect, while oversight of the enclave is coordinated in line with the recent October Accords. October Consortium has therefore called upon commanders to support a new phase of exobiological harvesting. The collected seed pods will undergo detailed analysis and biochemical synthesis to better understand their unique properties. Exogene Sciences in HIP 87621 has been authorized as the central collection point for incoming samples, with October Consortium overseeing transfer and storage. Scientists hope this phase of data acquisition will unlock further leaps in the pharmacological applications of Radicoida Unica. Commanders are encouraged to exercise caution as the plant continues to thrive on worlds with hazardous temperatures and volatile surface conditions. Exploration Data Initiative for Rainbow's End concludes successfully. The Exploration Initiative supporting the new Rainbow's End deep space port has concluded, with commanders delivering a substantial volume of exploration data to the facility. Organizers confirmed that the target for stellar survey submissions was exceeded well ahead of expectations, allowing scientific teams to begin large-scale
System scan complete.
modeling of galactic regions around the starport's home system of Rofu Zidiate
Frameshift drive charging.
D10-0. Deep Space Survey's Operations Executive Hermine De Laru released a statement following the conclusion of the initiative. The response from the exploration community has been exceptional.
4, 3, 2,
Databanks at Rainbow's End are now filled with quality survey data gathered from some of the most remote areas of the galaxy. Our modeling teams can begin analyzing the information to produce new stellar maps of this region. We will issue further mission priorities to our explorers via our internal communications channels once analysis is completed. De Laro expressed her thanks to all participating commanders on behalf of the
fuel tank complete.
Distant Worlds 3 Expedition Command Team and wished the new port luck as a hub for deep space research. Rainbow's End is now fully operational and open to pilots exploring the Mare Somnium frontier. Caspian Explorer enters full production. The Caspian Explorer has received the green light for full distribution, having previously been available via limited release only. As shipments of Zorban-Peterson's latest design arrive at markets, an accompanying press states the Caspian Explorer has been developed as a highly capable, dedicated exploration ship. A Zorban-Peterson spokesperson remarked, "The Caspian was intended to explore the furthest reaches of the galaxy with its extended jump range, optimized orbital glides, and a remarkable FSD supercharge capacity. With plenty of room for internal outfitting and integration with newer Mark II modules, there really is no other exploration vessel like it." The Caspian Explorer is now available for purchase at shipyards throughout the core systems. Exploration data requested for new deep space station. The Distant Worlds 3 logistics fleet has completed the first build phase of a new deep space outpost in the Rofu Zidiate D10-0 system, at the edge of the Mare Somnium region. Established using construction materials stocked earlier this year, the facility has been informally named Rainbow's End. The station is intended to support long-range exploration operations and scientific analysis across the sparsely charted sectors of the galactic northeast. Hermine De Laru, Operations Executive for Deep Space Surveys, has issued an appeal to the galactic exploration community. Rainbow's End is designed to act as a remote research hub for explorers far beyond established survey routes. To maximize its effectiveness, we need fresh stellar cartographic data to see the station's modeling systems. We have already picked up many fascinating scans, and more data will help us clarify what we are dealing with. Pilots are invited to sign up for the initiative and deliver exploration data to Rainbow's End in Rofu Zidiate D10-0. All qualifying contributions will be rewarded. The initiative will remain open until Friday 27th of March. Distant Worlds 3 fleet departs Beagle Point to continue deep space survey. The Distant Worlds 3 expedition has
Automated docking approved. You may now hand over control.
confirmed that the main flotilla has successfully departed Beagle Point, the historic destination that marked the terminus of the original Distant Worlds journey. Having reached this milestone, the expedition has now begun the next phase of its scientific program across some of the least explored areas of the Milky Way, the Abyss, Acheron, and Vales regions. Chief Expedition Astronomer Linda Amanda Terrace-Holt is coordinating the effort in collaboration with Expedition Command teams across the fleet. Holt explained, "Beagle Point was never the final objective of this journey. Our goal is to collect high-resolution stellar data across regions that remain sparsely catalogued. Large numbers of expedition pilots can analyze stellar density and spectral distributions on a scale that would normally take
Contact. Dispatching ground crew. Welcome to our starport, Commander.
decades. We continue to encourage our intrepid explorers to report any unusual phenomena, and we are cataloging everything to establish possible correlations and inform future mission priorities. The scientific work is being supported by an extensive logistics network of fleet carriers. Quartermaster Timotheos Haddad praised the effort of independent pilots who have sustained the fleet's significant fuel requirements. The carrier fleet's tritium stocks have been replenished multiple times by dedicated miners operating in extremely remote systems. Without such a superb level of cooperation, an operation this large simply wouldn't function. With the survey program progressing ahead of schedule, the DW-3 flotilla plans to continue its route deeper into the galactic northeast. Further updates will be issued as new discoveries are confirmed. October Consortium seeks Guardian artifacts for new study. October Consortium has issued a call for help to recover Guardian artifacts from across the galaxy. A statement by Lexi October to Vox Galactica confirmed that recovered artifacts will expand October Consortium's data archive and enhance research in exobiological fields. According to its scientists, the initiative is intended to support ongoing projects rather than any new technological applications. Ramtar, renowned Guardian expert and
Landing gear retracted.
Detach confirmed. Departure authorized.
commented on the request. My extensive knowledge of Guardian culture, technology and data already collected could prove extremely useful for the October Consortium.